Hey guys, it's Dave. I'm at the Oakwood Cemetery in Alton, Illinois. I'm after the grave of Robert Pershing Wadlow. He was the tallest man to ever live. I'm kind of in the older part of the cemetery here, as you can see. One of the few mausoleums here. Beautiful old cemetery, well kept. It's fall, so it's always kind of, cemeteries always look a little tougher, a little more beat up in the fall. Just a few rows over from his grave, just kind of walking, looking at the rest of the monuments here. Here's a really nice one, a little worn, but still beautiful. So, a little bit about Robert. He was an American folk figure. He was born in 1918, actually here in town, here in the county, Madison County, Illinois. And he holds the title of the world's tallest man. Stood at 8 feet 11 inches when he died. And like I said, born normal height, normal weight at birth, and overactive pituitary gland led to his extraordinary growth. By the age of 8, he was 6 feet tall. At the age of 18, he was already 8 feet 4 and weighed 390 pounds. And here we are at his grave site, very tastefully decorated still. Got his parents there, Harold and Addie, right beside him. Eugene, I'm going to assume, and Kimma, I'm going to assume are probably a brother and a sister. He wore a size 37 shoe, and they always provided him free of charge. Just because obviously custom made. Him and his father, they travel over 300,000 miles on goodwill tour of the shoe company that provided the shoes for him. And kind of how he made his living, I guess, touring. He developed some blisters on his feet, and just due to his size, his weight, and he ended up dying of an infection that lingered on July 15th, 1940. 1,000-pound casket was required to intern him with 12 pallbearers and the assistance of 8 other men. 40,000 people attended his funeral, so he was quite well known in the area, kind of the town's son. And you go down to Southern Illinois University School, dental school here in town, there's a statue of him. I visited it before. A life-size statue of him as well as his chair. So here he rests. Beautiful cemetery. Beautifully, like I said, so really nicely decorated here for the season. Like the snow, little pumpkin. Change and stuff left for him in another life. The one unusual thing you can see here, oops, well, sorry about the camera here, guys. The one unusual thing you can see here is the spacing of the tombstones. You have the one right here, another one over here, and you can kind of see how long his grave, how much extra room, his length, his burial required here compared to his average sized parents, and I'm assuming his average size brother and sister. Do a quick little walk around here. Nothing on the back side here, but as you can see, it's a well taken care of cemetery. The falls, of course, cemeteries aren't never quite as nice in the fall with all the The trees coming off. Grave right behind him, a Steelers fan there. It's a nice resting spot for the man billed as the tallest man in the world. Oh, you can't see the little the Mason sign there on his tombstone. He's a Mason. Pretty ornate carvings there. Nothing too deep, but very nice and tasteful. So there we go, guys. Robert Wadlow in Alton, Illinois, the world's tallest man at 8 feet 11 inches tall.